Everybody's doing something. We'll do nothing.
I think I might be able to help with the Pam dilemma.
We've come a long way since Frank the Tank, and we don't want him coming back now, do we?
The local big time show.
Super duper! That's nice!
How you darn? Local big time show here. Riding solo again. Jesse's plane's delayed out of Houston from a film festival where we once again cleaned up in the awards category. So if you're doing your math at home, I think that's 6 titles we got for our scripts now. Not a big deal. And we own Texas, so suck on that, everyone else. We won Houston and Austin, so but we're super humble. We're super humble people. I'd like to thank Jesse for bringing me on to throw a couple jokes into the script. So, and it's been really cool to kind of see the whole process of how to write a script start to finish, because it is way harder than anything else I've ever seen. It's not even like writing like a school paper. It's completely different, and it is hats off to like people that like are really good writers, like the guys that do like Shutter Island or like Wolf of Wall Street, because it's like to do a 1 minute film, super easy, right? Like you basically are just skeleton at that point. But like to actually write like an hour-long film, there's so much shit that you have to fill in and like keep the story going and at least like interesting too. So I just know from like doing a 30-minute comedy, it seems like a real bitch. So I got a huge appreciation for all the great writers there, all the ones that are really making some pretty dope movies for us to watch at home. So, and next up, little T's and P's, thoughts and prayers. Chase Young, we are filming on a Sunday. It looks like he just tore his ACL, so that sucks. I really like watching him. He's been pretty fun. That defense looks scary. I mean, they're giving Tom Brady some pretty some trouble. But, so that sucks. I hope Fitzmagic comes back, because he is electric. He's like the Brett Favre of our era. Like just a gunslinger, triple coverage, doesn't matter, still rips it. That's my type of quarterback, and everyone loves him. He's a crowd favorite, so like, how can you not? Big show today. I'd like to start out with I was watching college football Thursday night. A little recap. If you can't tell from my voice, I'm sick. I'm on the tail end of a cold, so I feel a lot better than I did on like Wednesday and Thursday. I was on my deathbed. I forgot what it was like to be sick throughout COVID, because like the whole work from home thing, I love it. I love not seeing people. It's great. It's amazing. So especially, exactly. One of the reasons why I hate people, disgusting human beings, okay? I obviously didn't just magically grow this cold. Someone gave it to me. Some disgusting human being gave this cold, probably coughing all over the air, like not cleanly, just disgusting human beings, you know? So, it's been like 3 years since I've gotten sick, and I forgot how fucking miserable it is. Like the chills, the fucking stuffy nose, the blowing, like my nose is so fucking chafed. It like has like, it feels like a full scab on the all around my nostril, and it just fucking hurts to move an inch. And you can't breathe. It's fucking miserable. So I'm glad to be back. Obviously, I still sound pretty stuffed up, so I'd like to get this shit over with ASAP. But so homesick, doing nothing, watching Thursday night college football, Cincinnati UCF. If anyone's checked, Cincinnati dropped from 2 to 5. Mind you, they have not lost a single game. So that really got me thinking, is Cincinnati getting shafted the hardest from the college football committee? I like to think so, because it's such bullshit that you were the 1 and 2 spots, both undefeated teams. Why does Cincinnati just get jumped? Like, I know they play in like a shit conference too, but like at the end of the day, the SEC teams, they schedule like these fucking bullshit like D2 teams like mid-season just to play them. Like, I think it goes both ways. I think it's harder if you're in one of those like Atlantic conferences where you have to perform for like 18 straight weeks, because like, even though they're not, strength of schedule is not comparative to like a SEC school, but you have to show up every single game, where like an SEC school is, they just have to show up 8 times, and then they schedule these fucking bullshit where they play like a D3 team and just hang like at least 100 on them, you know? So I think with the longevity and having to play consistently like that, I think that's much harder and more impressive. And if you're undefeated, you gotta get respect. Okay, that's such bullshit that you're gonna like let like Ohio State in last minute over like an undefeated Cincinnati. That shit like drives me bananas too, because way back in the day when Boise State was like actually like a contender, like the BCS committee, shout out TBT. Maybe some of you listening probably don't even know, but before the college football playoffs, there was this BCS bullshit computer rating system, which obviously is a fucking fraud. No one's seen the computer do the work, so like, you already have to question like who programmed it and what sort of programming went on. But needless to say, this stupid computer would basically pick 2 teams to be in the national championship, and then every other game was a bowl game. It was like the stupidest setup ever. And then eventually people fucking complained, and then we got a 4-team playoff, which is just the tip. If you're asking me, I think we need to expand it. You just finger me with 4 teams, okay? I want the whole, you know? So, I think it'd be sweet to have like, I think you could do it with 8, maybe even 12, but that could be asking a lot. So, we need more than 4, because it's so fucking stupid. And it would eliminate teams like Cincinnati getting shafted last minute, not getting in, which is such bullshit. Like, if another Ohio State team goes in, I'm gonna kill myself, because they don't deserve it at all. Oh my God, Baker Mayfield wow, he almost got murdered. And for some of you watching the Pats game, they're putting an absolute ass whooping on Cleveland. How ya darn? But yeah. So that's my 2 cents. I feel bad for Cincinnati. I'm rooting for them. I want to see them in the playoffs. I don't care if their strength of schedule is not comparative to like an Alabama. They still went undefeated, so you still got to respect that. So even, I don't know, everyone thinks they're just going to go in there and get blown out. I don't think so. I think they could surprise people, because they got nothing to lose, right? They can just pull every trick in the book and be as desperate as they want, because they have nothing to lose. Like, Alabama has something to lose. Like, they can't afford to lose. Whereas like Cincinnati, they can just do whatever the fuck they want. If they want an onside kick it 6 times, they can. Like, they were supposed to lose. So you're playing with house money. You might as well do whatever you can to win. That's my 2 cents. Hopefully they get in. All right, real talk. We've already started. My old man's already put up his Christmas tree. Decorations, everything. He's already put the boxes back. Right? It's fucking November 14th. Oh, and you guessed it. I had to help. 1,000%. But while we were setting up the tree, it got me thinking, how soon is too soon to start watching Christmas movies? Because I've never been one to get into the holiday spirit, but fuck, this year, I don't know. Ever since I got Disney Plus, I've been kind of fired up to watch like Home Alone and shit like that. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do this, and then I'll never follow through with it. I'll start watching like 2 movies, and then I'll just say fuck it after about a week, and then I'll never come back from it. And then like Christmas Eve is when I'll wrap up with like a couple Christmas movies. But I would love to do like a top 30 Christmas movies, one a night. If I can. Are there even 30 Christmas movies that are worth watching? What do we got? How many can I think of off the top of my head? We got Elf, Home Alone 1, 2, 3. Those all have to count, right? I've never seen the third one. I heard it sucks. We got 2 Grinches. Oh shit, there are a lot of Christmas movies, aren't there? Now that I think about it, why am I counting? I can think of like 15 right now. And that's like barely anything. Isn't Die Hard? People say Die Hard's a Christmas movie. I love it. Nothing like a gun shootout for your Christmas story. Fucking that guy. That guy is something else. Okay, he would never make it in today's standards. No more shoot first, ask questions later. Speaking of headlines, the McRib is back. How you darn? That is an elite sandwich. And if you haven't had it, as soon as you eat it, you know it's just pure poison, but fuck, are those things delicious. And they're amazing with the pickle. You get the pickle on there. Oh, God. Late night, like 11 a.m. when you're just blitzed out of your mind. Nothing better than a nice, juicy McRib just to suck it down. Also, I don't know if this is pretty popular, but I love the McGangbang. I think that's a fucking amazing sandwich. And for those of you that don't know it, the McGangbang is a construction of 2 sandwiches. You start off, you order 1 McDouble and then 1 McChicken. So, when you get the 2 sandwiches, you just start with the McDouble first. So you pull the bun off that doesn't have the ketchup, toss that. Then you're going to split the 2 patties. Then you're going to open up the second sandwich, which is McChicken. You're going to pull off the bun that doesn't have the mayo, toss that shit. Then you're going to take McChicken. You're going to put it on top of 1 patty, and then you're going to take your second patty from the McDouble and put it on top of that. So you've made a patty sandwich, right? The McChicken's between 2 patties. Then you take the mayonnaise bun, and then you take the ketchup bun from the McDouble, and then those are your buns, and then take a bite and just enjoy, and it is fucking amazing. It's probably the greatest. It's the greatest. I feel like it's pretty well known sandwich. I think it's the most unknown sandwich on the menu. Holy shit, that was a dime, Brady. Fuck, I'm playing Evans. Fucker. That sucks. But, so yeah. If you're not going to get the McRib, get the fucking McGangbang. That sandwich is elite. But McRib, make sure you get pickles on it. I toss a little mayo. And, the colon blowout, you got to be close to a toilet within like 30 minutes because that thing, you ever heard the saying, you can rent dinner, you can't buy it? That's what the McRib, you can rent it, you can't buy it. That thing fucking shoots through your intestine like a fucking blender without a top. This is from Bar Down. It's a Instagram video, and it's a wedding entrance. This could be, if not the greatest wedding entrance I've ever seen in my entire life. I think that is the funniest thing on planet Earth. And the greatest part is, so I click on, you know how you can see like where like people will submit videos to like bigger social media platforms, and then they'll tag the creator that did it. So I see like I always like to click on the creator to see like kind of get a little scan of their Instagram, see where they're from. Like, is this something they do all the time? Is this just a one-time thing? So click on it. Vale Yetis. So for those of you that don't know, there's senior men's hockey leagues that's basically like professional. I would say one level below the SP. And you're not going to make much. But you can play pro. Everything's paid for, right? So it's like, and in Canada, that's a pretty big thing. Like senior hockey's huge, and they have like nationals and shit like this. But the one here in the States, they it's made up of like, I don't know, maybe 10 teams, and they have like a playoff in Vegas, and that's it. But like they pack, they get fans, they sell jerseys. Like it's pretty like the whole hockey operation side legit. So funny story, circle back to the Vale Yetis. I know the guy that owns that team. We were supposed to play him like, I don't know, 5 years ago maybe, but everyone bailed last second naturally. And we couldn't go. We couldn't get enough guys, so it sucked. But I just thought that was so funny. That's their hockey entrance to one of their guys on their team's wedding, just wheeling around, look, fucking giving the old Timu Solani stick pump. So, have you guys heard of the Metaverse? It's supposed to be like what like the internet's supposed to be. So if you haven't had a chance, we're gonna be breaking this down next podcast. We're gonna get Jesse on here and really break this shit down because it's wild. There's an 11-minute video. Type in "what is the Metaverse" on YouTube. It's an 11-minute video. It's perfect. Tells you everything you need to know. Breaks it down completely. Like dumb like myself can figure it out. So basically, it's like Sims but VR, right? So you can be whoever the fuck you want to be. You just live in this reality. Or I should say this VR reality where like you're in it. But so again, people are going to be on the, like obviously everyone's competing for screen time. So this guy's basically going to fucking just smoke TV in about 2 seconds. Although people can do whatever they want in the metaverse, right? I'm just curious. Couple things when I see this stupid thing. That was a nice little pass by Hoyer. I'm just kind of curious, like, for starters, okay, if people are in this thing for like their whole life, they eventually have to take a shit, right? They have to eat, so you can't be in the metaverse the entire time. But if this is like the internet, like, how fucking weird is this gonna be? I wonder what porn looks like in there. Is it just like, can you still do like the old-fashioned internet, or do you have to be in the fucking metaverse? And like you wear these Oculus glasses, or they actually have thin reading glasses that they're coming out with, and it's like integrated into reality. It's fucking crazy. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's fucking bananas, especially having Zuckerberg, the guy that like sells all our information. Like he's gonna rule the fucking world, right? Like there's no question about this at all. He is going to rule. Like they're gonna have their own fucking stock market. They have their own currency. Like it's fucking bananas. Nike has already created 7 patents for like virtual reality. It's like it's in completely own like patent world. Like it's fucking crazy. I just want to know a couple things. Can you make your dick bigger in the metaverse? I'm assuming. Everyone's gonna have there'll be no small peens in this fucking metaverse, that's for sure. Like what if I want to get, like imagine, like I know what's gonna happen. Someone's gonna go in the metaverse, blackout drunk, and just puke everywhere because they're gonna get car sick. It's gonna happen. Someone's gonna wear those fucking things shit-faced and just get car sick and just puke their brains out. I can't wait. But yeah, I don't know if we should make the old Zuckerberg have control of our whole life. And then like, how the fuck are you going to be able to know when you're out of it? Like, You have to like take the goggles off, but how the fuck do you know how to do that when you're just so entrenched in the metaverse? It's fucking bananas. Hello, TD. Who's that, Aguilar? Nope. Myers. Jacoby Myers. Decent. Alright. I got a great article for you. Instagram influencer defends photos of posing in front of father's open casket. This is a gem. A popular Instagram and TikTok influencer is defending her decision to share photos of herself posing in front of her father's casket. Classy broad, obviously. The photos in question see Jane Riviera, whose Instagram page was not active at the time of this writing, posing in front of her father's open casket. The casket is draped with an American flag and the caption, Riviera, based in Florida, celebrated her father's life. Well lived. Butterfly, fly away, she wrote. Rest in peace, Poppy. You were my best friend. A life we lived. While everyone does indeed grieve in various ways, we should all probably respect and that mind our own. That tweet and IG comment reactions to the photo came swiftly. Still, Rivera, who originally shared the photo Sunday and spoke with NBC News about the pushback on Wednesday, says she understands the negative reception the photo has received. All right, let's take a look at these photos here, folks. Oh my God. Yeah, that's not a good look. What are you doing? Someone had to hold that camera while you posed in front of your fucking dad's dead casket. What are you, psychotic? That's fucked up. That's hilarious. Oh, she's got a whole slide. Look at that. There's like 5 photos. Are you kidding me? How many photos did they take before they got a good one is my question. That's fuck. Uh-oh, shit. Not good in the old Cleveland Browns game. Player down. Fuck. That is not pretty. This girl. I want to know who held the camera for this fucking thing. Imagine that piece of shit. He said yes. What a fucking psychopath. All for a couple clicks. What is wrong with this world? Seriously. This fucking gets crazier and crazier. I think to myself every day, do you think like our grandparents, right? Like my grandmother, start of like the Wright brothers, fucking Elon Musk, right? Imagine what that transition was like. And then I go, I can't imagine what our transition is going to be like. It's going to be wild. I can't wait. Probably living on like 10 different planets. The fucking metaverse. I'm getting tugged. Getting tugged by a robot in the metaverse. That's one thing you can't fucking duplicate. A woman's touch. Most of the time I'm touching myself, but I better be able to get puss in the metaverse. Which brings me to my next subject. Speaking of puss, I'm starting to think that OnlyFans is hurting Pornhub because I'm not seeing a whole lot of new material out there, and it's getting tough. You know, you never want to see the same video twice. It's just so depressing. You know, you're already jerking it, which is terrible because it's probably like 2 a.m. at this time, and you've struck out, or you're with a significant other, so then you're really fucking just taking one for the team. Fuck. But I'm thinking everyone's starting to go independent here with the OnlyFans and making their own content and just cutting out the Pornhub middleman. So it's very disturbing because eventually it's going to get to the point, I'm guessing, where we're all going to have to fucking pay for this shit, right? And that's going to really fucking suck. We're going to have some explaining to do on those credit card bills. I love that when they disguise it as something else, like a titty bars. It'll be like, oh, you pulled out $400 from a Dollar Tree. Yep. Yeah, at about 3 a.m. Yep, it was open. I got a little fan mail here, folks. We got some people writing in. If you have problems and want the brainchild of Jesse and Sam to answer them, make sure to email podcast@localbigtime.com or hit us in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got problems, we got answers. So let's see how this bitch works. There we go. All right, this one's titled Subject in Laws. Hey boys, got a little problem here. My girlfriend's dad hates me. He looks at me as if I'm poisoning his daughter. You know, one of those protective types. This past weekend, when we were over at her parents' house for her mother's birthday, her dad pointed to 2 crossed swords at the fireplace and told me the right one is his, and if I ever hurt his daughter, he will give me a fighting chance by letting me use the left one. This guy is seriously a prick. How do I win him over? Well, tell you what you don't do. You don't break up with her, that's for sure. That fucking psycho's gonna cut your head off. Or you move somewhere kind of out of state, just enough where he can't show up randomly at your doorstep and fucking stab you with his sword. But I say it doesn't. I mean, how do you win him over? How long have you been dating this girl? Is the first question. Because if it's been like 6 years, you're fucked. You're not winning that guy over because you've probably tried for 6 years, right? You know. But if this is like early in the game, you got a lot of time. Time's on your side, but you gotta kind of act sooner rather than later before this guy fucking hangs your head on his mural. His one like the boar heads. But if it's scenario 2, where you're still fresh, kind of dating, feeling it out, I'd start asking her, ask the girlfriend what the dad likes, and then just start getting it for him. Or even better, this just dawned on me, do something really nice for the wife, so that way it makes his life easier, you know? So maybe he gets like blown by her later, like you pay for a couples massage for them, so maybe he has a fighting chance to get a little bidge in the car ride back. But yeah, I'd say definitely find out what they like. And then if you win the mother over, and you could really soften this fucker up, but you gotta do something like real nice for like the mom, and then have it maybe like spill over to him where he really appreciates it. And just start chipping away at that wall. And then if you're the 6-year guy, just only go there for holidays and just suck it up, you know. You just gotta run the clock out because it's fucking bad. But all right, solving problems. Email number 2. Subject: I think my parents hate me. Hey, local big time. I live in my basement, and as far as I can tell, my parents spend every day rearranging the furniture upstairs and slamming every door in the house all day long. If I complain or even mention the noise, they threaten to kick me out onto the streets. I'm not even old enough to move out. What should I do? Well, your parents are pricks. And I don't know. I'd have to see these sort of arguments Like, why are they threatening to kick you out now and not, I don't know, like 5 years ago, you know? So a couple holes in that little situation. I'm kind of curious of how that whole setting looks. You know what I mean? But honestly, maybe there's two ways you can go with this. You could kind of maybe set some examples, like record them when they're noisy, and then kind of show them, like, hey, this is, or like email it to them, but like with a random email, so they don't know, and then they hear all that noise and they go, wow, we are noisy, we should cut it out, you know? Or I think the second solution is just fucking suck it up till you get 18 and then get away from those psychopaths. They are fucking tapped and huge boners. So I'm sorry if that's your situation. That sucks, but at least we can make you laugh, and we'll keep those coming while your parents slam doors above your head. Okay, solving problems here. Solving problems. Oh, a little sec. And you know what that's going to help out? My fantasy football stats. Okay. Third and final email. Subject, baby daddy drama. Dear local big time, I have recently found out that I am pregnant. I hooked up with my ex when my now boyfriend and I had broken up for a week. Hey, Ross Geller. Shout out. We were on a break. My ex doesn't want kids. It's most likely my ex's kid. My boyfriend has just recently proposed. What should I do given my current status? Well, you have a doozy. I feel like I'm on a Maury episode here. This is fucking. This is blow the doors off type of shit. Well, for starters, you don't even know whose it is. So let's start with maybe a DNA test to see if it's the ex. Because who knows, you know, maybe your current boyfriend slipped one by you and you had no idea during that week off. So there's a slight possibility, you know, the window's still open. It's not completely closed. But I think you'd have a better accuracy if you knew. So get that tested, DNA test without them knowing. And then if it is the ex's, you gotta pray to God it looks like the boyfriend, because you can. That's a tough one to just wear, and then let the boyfriend, that your future husband, let him have a turn for the second one, you know. And that's just something you take to the grave. Or you could be just straight up with him if you think you got the confidence. I don't think that one's gonna go over well. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Well, you know, sometimes we don't solve everyone's problems, you know, here. But you know what? Get the test. Maybe they have the same eye color. God, better be praying for it. I know I would. How much on a break were you guys? If it was Ross Geller type shit, I mean, then you could tell him, and I think that would count. I mean, he's gonna be pissed, but I think he's gonna let it slide. He's gonna be pissed that it's his kid, but I think he'll let it slide, and then he'll get the next one, you know? Because you gotta delete that guy's number, though. Holy shit. What are you doing going back to the ex? That never worked out for anybody, okay? Just take that advice first. Don't go back to the ex. Are you kidding me? That's fucking crazy. Oh, fuck me. Callaway got a TD. He's on my bench. He's on my bench. Fuck. Is Tyson Hill not playing quarterback? Who the fuck's 15? Oh, Trevor Siemian. All right. Okay. Fucks with that. Gotta get a 2-point conversion here, folks. Can they do it? What do we got here? They gotta go for the 2. What are you doing? Oh my God. They're gonna run it. They're gonna shotgun formation with the big package. And Tennessee calls a timeout. What are you doing, dude? You're gonna get the ball back. Kick the field goal. Who gives a shit if you have a timeout? Oh, coaching is terrible. This is why I need to be a coach in the NFL. Coach on Sundays. Let those idiots game plan. I don't need to see any game tape, baby. Just let me coach from right here. We win this game. All right, folks, here we go. Here we go. Fresh out of the timeout. Yeah, you should trust Trevor Siemian with the ball with the 2-point conversion. Money on the line. I'll fucking shoot myself. All right. Oh, here we go. Taysom Hill. See? That's smart. Power package, shotgun formation. Idiot went offsides. What a dumbass. Oh, you idiot. You are fucking stupid, dude. Oh, that's going to cost the boys. What are you doing? You're going to get chewed up in fucking film. Yeah, and he stands there in the 3-point stance after everyone else got up. Yeah, have fun kicking that fucking field goal. That's a lonely walk back to the bench. All right. Trevor Siemian. Shotgun formation. This is who you're going to leave the game's hands in. Oh my God, this is so painful. Yeah. Who saw that one coming? Yep, shocker. He did not complete the pass. I would be so scared to be that tight end. That is a fucking tough spot. That was actually a nice ball. But fucking come on, Siemian? Really? You're gonna leave Siemian with your team's fucking fate in their hands? Here we go. Onside kick. Wow. What? Tennessee's going to pull one out of their ass. That sucks. Here we go. Onside kick, folks. Onside kick, onside kick. Oh. Oh, what do you... Yep. Game. Blouses. All right. That's the show. Be sure to subscribe. Check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcast. And we got a couple little mini videos coming out. They're in the works right now. Definitely check those out. That's all, folks.